All right. Welcome to Conversations with Delores. I am Delores. And today we are talking setting intentions for the new year. And then we'll just be rambling and babbling from there. All right. Ooh, I had fun yesterday. I'm not your mama. All right. Y'all, I am in the kitchen today. You'll see that Sanchez's guitar behind me. I'm inside, but I'm just inside the doors. Trying to go slow. Don't want to get nobody whiplash. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hello. This is Conversations with Delores. If you've come over from Chef Roast and Gag's kitchen, there won't be a gag, but there is a principle. And I will talk to you like Iyanla Van Zandt. Okay? Okay. Look, I'm looking at this wig just poking out, okay? All right, y'all. Setting intentions for the new year. How are y'all doing? Okay, are y'all closing out y'all year? I saw that somewhere. Or are you activating a new year? Okay. I am intending to continue what I've been doing for whatever period of time that I will be doing it. Okay, I don't, setting intentions for the new year. You know, I guess I have some intentions that I have set for the new year. I guess, I intend to continue the path to, wellness as far as what my idea of that is. And, to engage a little bit more with my community, because this will be the first time that I get to enjoy the spring here, because last year I was in Canada for that part. So here, this time around, and we were just buying the house, so this time I'll get to actually enjoy my community. So that's the intention for the new year for me. So if you set intentions for the new year, I'm gonna bring y'all around. I'm trying to keep that blinding sun out y'all face. Okay. When you set intentions for the new year, it can be more rewarding and easier to stick with alternatives to traditional resolutions. Here's some tips. Reflect. Okay, I did that for just a minute. Consider what you're proud of, what you want to change, and what you want to cultivate more in your life. And I just said that I definitely want to get more into my community out here, because I just moved out here, but we spent so much time traveling that by the time I could enjoy the parks and the river walk and all of that, it was cold. Okay, and that water down by that water is even colder. Hey, Larry Duncan. Okay, so reflect, consider what you're proud of. Identify your values. Make a list of your top 5 values. Ooh, top 5 values. Good morning, Larry, and good morning to everyone. And how are you guys doing this morning? I probably don't have this mic under me like I should, and it'll still always be sounding like I'm projecting when it's not. Okay. I do project my voice. I don't, not intentionally. It just depends. Okay. Values. Because we can say that. We'll be like, write down your top 5 values. What are your top 5 values? Values are beliefs that guide how people act and behave. They can help you aspire to be your best self if that's something you're into, self-improvement. It is a something to be into, to be clear. Okay. Okay. It is not a way of life. It is a something to be into. If you would like to be into bettering yourself, okay? Creativity. Valuing creativity can mean developing new ideas and feeling a sense of originality in your work. Generosity can make people feel good, and inspire others to be a better version of themselves. I really hate when they say that, but I guess, I feel like when we saying these things, we're saying some people are just awful. Okay? I'm just saying. Let me get some of this right here. Okay, I be trying, but look, the way we talk about improving ourselves, it just make me feel like some of us are still going into this to be better than others. I just still want everybody to reflect on being your best self and stop worrying about other people, okay, in that kind of way. Okay. So creativity, generosity, honesty, courage, accountability, authenticity, compassion, gratitude. Those are some values. Okay. Being honest with yourself can help you make better decisions and align with your goals. Courage can motivate people to face their fears and stand by their values and pursue their true selves. Do you even know what you like? Do you know what you don't like? Do you know how much you don't like it? And if somebody else brings it, how much will it bother you? Now that's a boundary thing right there. But listen. Courage can motivate people to face their fears, stand by their values, and pursue their true selves. Accountability means taking ownership of your current situation, including admitting to and learning from your mistakes. I was talking to somebody about this. The reason you always beating up on yourself is that you're not in alignment with what you actually want to do, and you actually do care more about what other people think than pursuing the things you actually want. And then that you are not in alignment with yourself. And if you doing that, you're not in alignment with yourself. I made a decision. I'm going to go forward in this decision because it is something that I personally am pursuing. Now, in that sentence, nobody else is in mind but me and my pursuit. And keep that in mind. That's all I do. It's easy to get swayed. We get attachments along the way, and and then certain people voices start to matter, but not more than my own. I ain't having it. I'm not having it. It's not now I bring something to you and now it's no longer what I want. Now it's, well, your idea of what I want is better than my idea of what I want, so I'm gonna go with what you want, and then it's not what I want. So no. Not at all. Okay, so take ownership of your current situation, admit to and learning from your mistakes. But learn from them. Don't wallow in them. Okay? Authenticity. Authentic people instill a sense of trust, because people believe what they say and do is based on how they really think and feel. Hello, SpongeBob fan 1. Finally, someone who isn't pre-recorded. Oh. Okay. I'm glad you are here. Good morning and welcome. It may be afternoon or evening where you are. I'm not sure. But welcome. This is Conversations with Delores, and I'm just having a conversation. If you want to jump in and add something, then we will engage in a two-party conversation, and it will no longer be just me. All right. Compassion. Compassion means temporarily suspending judgment so that you can appreciate others' perspectives and situations. And this is what I do when I watch the Hallmark Channel. Like, I know, look, the references are going to be crazy. When I watch the Hallmark Channel, I absolutely suspend disbelief. Get on board right away, okay? Because if not, this is going to be a wild ride. Yeah, suspend disbelief. You don't believe it? Okay, well, give it a break for a minute. Okay? Temporarily suspend your judgment. The same way you suspend disbelief, you can do that with judgment too. All right, I'm going to wait and see how I feel about you. Okay? And I do that right here in my chat. Okay? Compassion. Okay. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude can lead to increased optimism, vitality, happiness, and a sense of well-being. Yeah. I did speak on this one time before about how I don't like when people have to compare down to feel better about themselves. No, that's terrible. I'm sorry, I don't like it. But what I do think is good to know is to appreciate that someone with less than what you have is still able to make things happen, and you're complaining. So in that way of looking at it, I appreciate it. Okay. Why is everyone live streaming either AI slop or pre-recorded nonsense? Francesca Crampert, you are doing great. Thank you. I'm gonna want to pin your comments, okay? All right. I'm gonna pin them so people can see you are speaking. I am not sure why there's so much pre-recorded information. In what way do you mean? Like they're streaming pre-recorded content? Filmed content is fine with me because I'm gonna inject some of that into my channel. So film content is fine with me. Watching me on the playback is also great for me. But when I first was trying to get my watch time hours, I was streaming content, streaming my shorts overnight and stuff like that. It did not get a lot of engagement. I'm not sure. Maybe their streams are getting a lot of engagement. Mine were not. So I was like, this is not good. People don't really rock with this, in that kind of way. So I stopped it. Okay. Francesca said you are doing great. Thank you, Francesca. Oh, okay. So yeah, and then we have a lot of those AI channels, but the ones that speak robotically, nobody wants to watch those things. Nobody wants to watch that stuff. Those robotic voices are super annoying. It's like when you're on the phone with a customer service rep, you get that pre-recorded message. I'll be trying my best. Hurry up so I can press 1. Okay. So people are generally predisposed to adopt values that they are raised with. Yeah. Values. Yeah. Raised with them. Yeah. So you want to identify your values. That's your top 5. I like people who real. Hold on, let me go back. I like people that are compassionate. I like that type of environment. I like accountability and courage and honesty and generosity and creativity. I find all these things valuable and then some. Okay. Okay, so set your intentions. You want to write down your intentions and ask yourself what it means to you. What does it mean to you? What are your intentions? Oh, yeah, definitely. Hold on, I can't pin you over here. I gotta pin you over here. Yes, and creativity will pass away. Okay, creativity will pass away if everyone believes that without following the trend that their creativity, their content, or what their gift that they have to offer or present, it's not worth it. If they feel like it's not worth it because everybody needs to be on the same trend, then creativity will perish. Okay. You can also politically correct kill creativity too. And I know there are ways to tell great jokes without it. Oh my God, but come on, guys. Sheesh. We'll have about 6 people and we'll all be watching them, and then that'll be a trend. So anyway, write your intentions down. Make it memorable. Use a short phrase or words to sum up your intentions. Okay? Make it doable. Short-term intentions. Be specific. Don't say things like, oh, next year I want to be happy. Come on. What's the requirement for happiness? What do you consider happiness to be? Where are you getting happy from? What's the level of happiness we're looking for? What does happiness look like to you? Okay. Because sometimes for me, it's not being bothered, cozied up under a blanket with something warm or somebody. My husband, because I'm married. Okay. And now I be happy. Spending more time by myself sometimes makes me happy. Okay. Look. Everything ain't being about being surrounded by everybody and being the most popular one. Okay. And ain't nothing wrong with being popular. Gosh. Don't let me say that. There's hierarchy in everything. Okay. Share a trusted person. Share with a trusted person. Ask someone to be your intention buddy if you want to stay accountable. Accountability buddy. Intention buddy. You know, as long as you don't get that finger wagger. You know that one. You know. And we all can be that. I have been. Let me speak for myself. You guys might be completely innocent flowers. Oh my God, Tia, hey, Tia, hey girl. I like your face, the new one and the old one. But I also like what feels good to you. Okay. All right. Practice mindfulness. Try meditation, visualization, and other mindful practices. Okay. And make a collage. Create a vision board. I know everybody hate vision boards, but you know what? When you're picking out those items for that vision board, it's creating an idea of where you want to go in your mind. Don't be so sick of woke that you can't do nothing to move yourself forward and be stuck. Okay? All things have universal use, I believe. Okay? Use them, the good and the bad. All right? Make a collage. Make yourself a vision board. Make a list. Write it down. Think hard on it. Put one word on a note card and just stick it on the fridge. It doesn't have to overwhelm you. Okay, what I had one of my subscribers say, trying all the pasta that you've never tried before next year. That's a good intention. And I'm here for it, London Rubley. I can't have it though, London. I can't. I'm trying to get my waistline down a bit. Okay. Okay. I can't do that intention. Nikki Lee, hey girl. Hey y'all, and thank you for your support. So revisit your intentions regularly to make sure you staying on them, right? So Tia know that if she's still in here. Tia know that. Tia set an intention for her exercise video. Y'all shoot on over to Tia the Earth Angel 322 and subscribe. She's gonna be doing some workouts and everything like that over there. And she's a very petite, sweet young lady, mother. Okay, and she gonna do some workouts and stuff that she probably can do movements that I can't even bend into. I don't want to even talk about it. Look, my waistline be in the way. My waistline be in the way, y'all. I'm sorry. But I do yoga, okay? Hold on. And I'm getting back into doing that too. I just don't like to do yoga when I'm at a certain weight. It makes the movements very hard to stay in. And I know to stay in as long as you can. Every time you stay, you can stay longer and you will meet your goals. I understand. Yeah, I'm 47 years old, okay? So I get it. I have tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and failed and then jumped off the bridge with the rest of my friends. Failed, almost drowned, got back up. Woo, Lord. Much, okay? I have been there, okay? Most of it, okay? No matter what you think, okay? If you think it was horrible, I've been there too. All right. State your intentions often. State your intentions regularly. Remind yourself. Look, write them down. Journal. Say some affirmations. There are plenty of that. Tia will give you some affirmations over on her channel. New healthy habits. Said new healthy habits stick to when you new healthy, I'm sorry, I saw the comment pop up. New healthy habits stick when you get simple and clear on your goal with your plan. Intention setting can be powerful to create change in your life. Intentions allow us to focus on the desired outcome and the journey to get there. I was saying this in my last video. You lose a pound a week roughly. So you'll lose about 60 pounds almost in a year. 56, something along there. 52 weeks. 52 pounds in 1 year. Okay, at a pound a week. And that's with slight moderation. You might remove soda and then bread and get that same effect. Okay. Set your intentions. Clarify your intentions. Hold yourself accountable. Celebrate small wins. We talked about that over there in Conversations with Delores for the 12 Days of Christmas. And reward yourself. Treat yourself. I don't think I have that video over here. I think my treat yourself video is on Instagram. Treat yourself. Fine leather goods. Treat yourself. To a spa. Treat yourself. And now I'm going to try to find it. Sad. If y'all have not been over to my Instagram, you might want to check that out. Okay. Fine leather goods. And it's, of course, all shorts. I'm even on Threads, y'all. Have y'all been over to Threads? I feel like Threads is dead. I don't want to be putting no curses on Facebook or nothing, but ooh. It be, if you're on Threads and you enjoy it, thank you so much. Can you tell me how to use it? Because I find it quite boring. I find Threads to be boring. Do you? Do you like Threads? Nobody really. You know, I gotta pin you back to the top. I clicked on that link in the chat yesterday. And it took me out of my live yesterday. So, Instagram. My Instagram. And that's y'all in the corner over there. Nobody. Look at that. Instagram. Okay? Nobody over there. Not for me. I be over there for Bree and Bam though. I still think that witch video is bomb. Girl. I think that witch video is bomb. I didn't even know I wasn't muted. Stop. Okay. Why do I like Wicked so much, Tia? Please share. Why do I like it? Do share. I like Wicked because I like Wizard of Oz. Because I like the Oz, the Wizard of Oz was originally called the Patchwork of Oz. I did a whole video on that on Facebook. Back when I was very politically activated. I used to be very politically activated. Okay. And I did a whole thing on that, the Wizard of Oz and the Patchwork girl. Y'all know I always start out with that little conversation. But I intend to talk to you all. It's just normally I just do my presentation, then maybe somebody will come in here and say something crazy because they saw one of my chef roasting gag videos, and then they'll end up getting roasted by their principal or their favorite person, Iyanla Vanzant, or somebody like that, you know, and then I'll be like, I just ruined it could have just been a presentation and been done. Okay. Oz, Patchwork Girl. Return to Oz, the Patchwork Girl, Land of Oz, the Patchwork Girl. If you've never seen that, that is the original. I'll show you a picture. Oh my gosh, where's the image? All right. You see her? You see why it matter? You won't understand unless you watch the film, and it's very, very, very old. Okay? All right, very good. All right, and offensive as well, offensive. But I like the Wizard of Oz and started watching the Wizard of Oz as a child. And I always very much liked Dorothy and Glinda. And I hadn't read the novel, which would have given me, the child version of me, a better understanding of the witches if I had read the novel. But most of us don't have the novel knowledge, so we think that the witch is bad. So we believe that Glinda the Good is good and that Elphaba is bad. But it was actually her sister. That's just sad, though. But you know, everybody be catching fades out here as soon as they paint themselves green. I caught a couple of fades. I was like, golly. That's what I get for enjoying the Wicked Witch. Okay? You can't pick the team of the bad guy, okay? They don't like it. But she actually wasn't. She was mad because somebody unalived her sister. Okay? And her sister, if you watched Wicked, was the Wicked Witch of the West. The Wicked Witch of the West. I be getting them confused, yeah. The Wicked Witch of the West. The one that the house fell on was the sister in Wicked that was in the chair with the wheels. Okay? She was disabled in the Wicked film. She was the one who the house actually fell on in the actual Wizard of Oz, okay? It wasn't Elsa, but y'all mad at her. I'm sorry. Y'all mad at Elsa, but she didn't even do nothing. She was trying to help the animals. And Oz and that lady was using her to bring the people together. So they wanted to bring the people of Oz together, so they created a villain. So in her efforts to help the animals, it made it look like she was against Emerald City. And so, you guys, she went away. And her man in the movie, in the musical, he followed her home. Yes, he did. And did you know in the book that Glinda was making torture out of his life? She tortured him for wanting Elphaba. You wanted the outcast. I'm popular, beautiful, and good. And you want her, the black sheep. I can't have it. Yeah, she made him lonely for quite some time. So, you look, there is no black, there is no white, there's only gray, there is no good or bad. There are people who make mistakes. Now, some people make grave mistakes. I'm not saying people don't do things they shouldn't, and that it should be judged as such. Okay. Y'all, I got enlightened on one of the sickest things I ever heard about before. I got enlightened to it, and it's sad, but it's still sick. And then there's a little heart in the middle, and then there's a big heart out here. Then there's a little heart in the middle, and there's a big one out here. and then a little heart in the middle. That's how I identify it. You say what you want to on the internet. That's how I'm going to identify it. Those heart on heart people, the heart love, I heart love heart, all the hearts inside of a heart, I heart them. Those people are trying to find innocence within those they heart harden, okay? Innocence of a child. They want their innocence back. This is what I'm saying about well, y'all might not have been in that conversation where I was saying about what the Bible says about guarding the heart. Baby, that's real information, but you probably taking it somewhere else. Okay? Watch what you expose yourself to, because you can't go back. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. I said, I done seen some things. You don't need to see everything. When you can want to see everything, you can want to be as awake as you think you can handle. Okay? I ain't in it. The fear is that we can't handle it. Can you? I be wondering if your fear of you not handling it is real or not. Because we know a lot of things. Let me tell y'all something. I meant to change the title to this live to Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Have you seen that movie? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I just finished it. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Let me pull it up for y'all. I just finished watching the Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I almost vomited a couple of times at this age. At that age then, when Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out. 1982. Okay. 1982, I was 5. Okay, I was 5. I watched it again in my 20s, then again in my 30s, and I just finished watching it again today, and I was still sickened. I cannot. I can't. You're not going to tell me. Oh, she's not even in the 9th grade. Oh, that character not in the that character right there not even in the 9th grade. Oh, her shirt's open. Oh, wait a minute. You just got me involved in some crap I ain't want to be in. You just told me that was a 15-year-old. Man, get up out my face. Disgusted. So I was disgusted. Ugh. I ain't in StreamYard, so I ain't got no presentation window to pull up. Here you go. Y'all, if y'all ain't seen Blue Lagoon, and y'all sit in this era in time, it's so funny to me. Oh my goodness, we are amazingly silly. Y'all, Blue Lagoon had 9 and 10-year-old children in it. It was in the theater. And y'all saying, woo, the world today, oh, the way the world is today, I just don't even know. Oh, my goodness, the way the world is today. Today. The way the world is today. Baby, Blue Lagoon had a 9 and a 10-year-old in it. Baby, Fast Times at Ridgemont High sit up here and told us these people wasn't even 18 and they was naked at least 3 or 4 times in the movie. But the children, we're trying to protect the children all over the world. God, we full of it. I think that's why people don't like Hollywood. I think that's why a lot of people like, man, no. Yeah, I was disgusted. Oh, child. Oh, girl, oh my God, that's a white lady, Nancy Grace. That say that. What about the children? Girl, what about y'all? I've been waiting. Look, I asked this question about 3 years ago on Snapchat, and I'm gonna ask y'all today. I should have put it as a poll. Dang it. Were were you aware? Now, listen, I graduated in 1995. Clock that. So, when I went to prom, I went twice. Okay, I went as an 11th grader, because you know you could ask an underclassman to the dance. So I went as an 11th grader. I went as a 10th grader, an 11th grader, and a 12th grader to prom. And I'm telling you, every year I went, there was hotel rooms booked, and you got to be 18 to get a hotel room. If we wasn't 18, who was getting hotel rooms, and why? But we having a debate on the hill about clip and snip and D&Cs. Oh, okay. Y'all be playing with me. I ain't got time to play with y'all out here. Woo, Disney World so crazy. Y'all playing with me? What? You getting hotel rooms for teenagers, but did you pack the contraceptives? Parents were getting hotel room, and still to this day getting hotel rooms for teenagers. House parties? Y'all, please. See, y'all, stop playing out here. House parties much? In the world today? Oh, the world the way it is today. Oh, okay. Because they wasn't shooting you over your Converse back then. No? Not in the 80s? Oh, okay. Okay. And I don't want to hear nothing about the 50s, because I wasn't even allowed to even be up here talking in the 50s. So miss me with that dream. If you're talking about an ideal, I feel you. If you're talking about an era, I'm passing. I'm sick of it. All right, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Blue Lagoon, and so many others. And so many others. You set your intention. Your intention should be less judgmental. Let's do that. Let's do that. And don't ask me if Hollywood doing it first. You think they that creative? I'm asking you. Do you think that they are that creative, Hollywood now, that they not imitating what you already doing? I'm just asking you. I ain't even over here and I'm asking y'all stuff. That is so rude. Hold on. I want to show y'all that Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Revenge of the Nerds. Child. So many movies in the 80s. And y'all worried about the world today. Got it. The world today. And everybody out here they don't know. This is not a relationship episode. I would be doing too much. I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me come back. Hey, Jess Rafe. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Is it still morning? Yes. Child. Y'all, that movie took me out. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It had everything you see in the world today in it. Everything. Everything, y'all. When I was that's a member chat. I be telling y'all, so I'm open and I'm vulnerable and stuff like that, but yeah, no. But you know what? Everything that was in that movie, including Spicoli, including the character Spicoli, y'all. Including Spicoli, y'all. Including him, y'all. My goodness, y'all. Jennifer Jason Leigh was the girl who was in the 9th grade in that movie. Sean Penn was Jeff Spicoli. Ooh-wee. Phoebe Cates was Linda Barnett. She was the hottie of the movie. Baby, they had everything in there. They had masturbation. They had teens. They had what is that called? Um, Statutory grave. They had oh my goodness. They had abortion. They had oh gosh. Absent parents. They had they had oh my goodness, that movie was good. Woo! The Wolf Den, you got to be kidding me, asking me have I seen Euphoria, baby? Did you hear me say I just watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High for the 4th time in my life, and I threw up at least twice. At least twice. Y'all, it's confusion. I'm telling you, it's so much confusion. It's not the TV fault because I don't care what Lady Gaga sing. Pop and art and pop art and life imitating art. I do not care, y'all. Art is imitating life. Nobody's that damn creative. I get on your nerves. I'm sick of it. What is this? Nobody really. Hold on. What's this? This, the way you know how to do this, it be killing me. I'm telling y'all, it had everything in it. A 26-year-old slept with a 15-year-old girl in this movie. All the way so you could see it. And it was rated PG-17 in 1982. Just Ray said, sorry, I got to go to the doctor to get a shot. Okay, baby. The Wolf Den said, never seen that before. What? I've never seen. Oh, the way he can do all of that, man. He cold with it. He cold. He cold. Okay, and simple as that. So yeah, I watched a video that was showing it was a scene in Pinocchio. I hope they was taking that out of context, baby, because that man said they was tricking little boys to take them to the secret island, to Pleasure Island. They was tricking all the mistreated little boys. They were tricking them to take them to Pleasure Island. Jiminy Cricket. I don't need to watch this stuff with my woke eyes. I need to just close the door. I missed it the first time. Thank goodness. Thank godness. Thank godness. I'm sick of it. Guard your heart. Here's the start. Guard this, then this, and then this. And you ought to be on your way. Ooh, I saw that stuff, and for the rest of the day I'm gonna be upset. Because our culture is very Protestant based. In case you didn't know that, are you in America? Okay, and it's based on Protestant Christianity. Okay, and so in God we trust. Okay, and so the culture. And I ain't talking about like music and posters and shoes and clothing trends. I'm talking about culture, morality. Maybe they teach that to us and the whole wide world contradict their statement. I ain't my business. So y'all, I ain't in no debate with nobody about no religion. All I'm saying is this here. You wish. You really do wish. After I just saw that movie, you really wish it. You're gonna have to keep your eyes off of that, I guess, because you're gonna see some stuff, okay? And you can't unsee it. And that's why they call it, I guess, subliminal programming or whatever, because, you know, when I was probably about 11 or 12, seeing Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Porky's, okay, Revenge of the Nerds, all of that stuff, I was probably around 11, 12, 13 years old at that time. And it was all over my head. I ain't get it. I guess that's why they call it, you know, programming. Like it goes past you, but it goes into your subconscious. Okay, you've been exposed, and now you will behave differently. Okay, so to make it simple, so like you had to babysit your younger siblings when you were under 18. It exposed you to the responsibility of children, okay? And being responsible for things outside of yourself and the gravity of that. So based on that, when you become an adult, you'll have a different experience from everyone else in your age group that didn't have younger siblings. I mean, like young, like children, while they was teenagers, okay? So you'll be more mature than them, and then you'll start thinking some kind of way, okay, now I don't fit into the group, instead of, oh, I had an experience that makes me unable to relate to them on this superficial level, this level of maturity that they've been put in. I can't relate to their level of maturity or immaturity, whatever you want to call it. Okay? But it don't make you the outcast, and it don't make you the weirdo. You just experience things that they didn't. And now you're having an issue with relating to them based on your experience. You can't relate to their oversimplified experience. I don't know why people think oversimplified is the best experience. But if you want to be silly for as long as possible. I am, and I still know what's going on out here. And I didn't lose any of my silliness because of it. Okay, I did. And god dang it, caftan. Okay, Delores got a pothead caftan. Okay. Tie-dye. Okay, Cheech and Chong. I'm sick of it. All right. You're just trying to play in these. You're trying to play by the rules of this game. Okay, this culture, this society that's been created. Okay, and they infantilize teenagers. And your mama didn't infantilize you. She gave you great responsibility. She gave you responsibility over your younger siblings. So you're trying to engage with people who've been infantilized. And we're saying infantilization is the healthiest way to live life. To have never experienced what the world is doing all the way is the best way to live your life. Think about what I'm saying. We buying the hotel rooms, but we saying they don't have they're not responsible enough to get a job, to pay some bills, to do things like that. They're not responsible enough, but we can get them a hotel room for the prom. They're responsible enough to play with their genitals, but just not responsible enough to play with them bills and pay them. Okay. Who's teaching the responsibility? The reason why you can't relate is because you were exposed to something, whether it be somebody getting, okay, okay, that made you more mature, which meant you knew it before time. And we setting this up. We setting the time up. We setting it up. I don't care who come in here and leave. We setting the time up. We setting it up. Okay. We saying, okay, 7. Okay, then I can start letting you cross the street maybe. And then about 10, I guess we can explain some harsh conversations to you. And then about 13, we're going to be sick of you. Because you're going to be to figure it all out and think you know it, but you ain't had none of the pressure. So we're going to have to check you. And then you could have the pressure. We could just let you go to work, but we ain't gonna do it because we started child labor laws, because of the breakdown of the body, and because of other things that we want to use people for. And if we start doing it to you early, we won't be able to use you later. It's not my business. I don't teach history. I said I'm gonna stay out of these schools. It's none of my business, and I don't want to be having people all over the place confused. I'm just saying that fast times at Ridgemont High, okay? Fast times. And it's some fast times, and the times I ain't never seen them be slow, but I'm waiting on y'all to help me figure it out. Because when I was in high school, they was buying hotel rooms for teenagers. And then if you get a baby, then all of a sudden your mama will, just some people, you got to go. Well, you bought the room, girl, so she got to go back upstairs and lay down. I'm sick of it. Either we give them the responsibility or don't. Now we trying to pick and choose what responsibility we give to children. Now we're saying you're responsible enough to tell me you don't like the skin that you're in, and you get to choose. But you still can't cross the street. Come back here, Jimmy. Don't cross that street without looking. You make it make sense to me. All of it's connected in my mind. Fast times at Ridgemont High and all these kids from the mouth of babes and all of this stuff. I'm sick of it. Don't tell me somebody in the 9th grade and then take their shirt off. What? Ew. So either we giving kids great responsibility or we saying they stupid. Which one is it? You can tell me the very existence is incorrect, but you still can't go to the store by yourself. I was disgusted by that movie. I don't know if y'all can feel that or not. Ugh. And Blue Lagoon ain't no better. Oh my God. I'm just trying to figure us out because we be on some BS. That's all I'm basically ultimately saying. Here you go. Oh, this lady has been traumatized from this most of her life. Brooke Shields. I forgot that was her. Brooke Shields was doing naked photo shoots and she was like 9 or 10, y'all. And she spoke out about that. Now look at these kids now in Blue Lagoon. They had a baby in Blue Lagoon. I don't want y'all up here playing with me. I don't know what y'all mean by what y'all be saying. I think y'all confused, and the confusion works for you. I don't think it's why. I think that it's working exactly how you want. I don't think nothing is being sold by accident. I don't believe that. Let me get over here where I can see y'all. I'm trying to show y'all these pictures. I want to be able to pin your comments. Hey, Eva. And welcome. Child, I was almost absolutely done. And I remember Porky's. Have y'all seen that? These are all 80s films. I mean, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can talk about our American society's open behavior and what that means or doesn't mean. But if you don't know where it came from, then you're just blowing hot air. Y'all see that hole in the shower right there? That's a hole in the shower. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, I'm sure after Porky's won, they must have stopped. No, they didn't stop. Shoot. And 3. I don't know if it was a 4, but I know it was a 2 and a 3. Oh, maybe it was a 4 called Porky's Revenge. When I went to college in 2006, the worst thing they had was mono. Really? Mm. Drinking off other people's cups. Y'all nasty. But then you clean. But then you judging. But then you good. But then everybody else bad. But then you right. But then lie. Because I'm sick of it because I was a lie. I'm sick of it. Tell it to somebody else. Don't tell it to me. I should have brought my sound effect over here. Porky's. Where the lady Porky's, where the lady pulled his genitals through the hole, the peephole that they had, the boys had, the men had put, the boys had put in the shower so they could look over into the girls' shower room. And then the old Hagley looking lady, the coach for the girls' side, the instructor or whatever she was, she pulled his genitals through that hole because he stuck them through there. It was in the movie. It was on TV. I'm sick of it. And you think Times, what is Times doing? Times ain't doing nothing but what Times been doing. Y'all been doing this stuff. I've seen videos talking about the 20-year reset. Every 20 years, we reset so we can give the next group of 20-year-olds purpose in life. There's literally a theory that there's a holdback for each generation. And that America failed at doing this. And so it's top heavy with more 70 to 80-year-olds than any other place. I don't know, y'all. Even your caloric diet intake. I'm not here to destroy y'all reality. Let me stop. Listen. It's out here. It's public information. It's not hidden. It ain't no conspiracy. It's literal facts. They'll teach it to you in college. They don't care about teaching you that stuff. Watch your mind. Watch who you're listening to. Watch who you don't listen to, too. Be out here silly. Be wondering why people laughing at your ideas because they sound like baby ideas. Sound like ideas a baby would come up with. Because maybe you read stuff that's literally holding you back. I used to watch this lady, Lady Boulay. And she would say, oh my gosh, Lady Boulay. She was, they consider the Boulay gatekeepers of the black community and stuff like that, right? Like, they want to be noticed more, like, look at us. We're successful. We're doing the good thing. We're here as the ideal that, black people will be successful and all of this stuff. And just worry about us. We'll keep an eye on those beneath us. That's how people see the Boulay. I'm not saying that's how I see them. I would be considered Boulay. So I can't say I see them like that, but I do see it. Okay? And it's everywhere. Hierarchies in your family. Your children got to listen to you, right? I'm sick of it. So it ain't that it's all innately out to get you. Okay? Lady Boulay channel is growing. Congratulations. People don't like Indians. He called white Americans lazy. MAGA and the Indian immigrant problem. He brought his grandson a building in New York City. LeBron did that. Who is really the better athlete? Why is Simone Biles always getting dragged into something? I forgot my point. I was trying to say that Lady Boulay was explaining times and how we think about the times and how it how we just kidding ourselves. We really are though. But anyway, I see her channel is more of a hot topic. I haven't been over here in a while. I know they were talking about Vivek Ramaswamy, and I did that character yesterday, Sati. And they were talking about Vivek, and I was saying that there's a lot of a hierarchy in India, and that that if you know we had to revamp, American corporations had to revamp their HR policies because of how Indians see hierarchy, caste, Brahmin, Dalit, in between. Okay. They had to revamp it because there's such prejudice, okay, amongst them. So that American corporations had to come up with new policies in order to keep them from being extremely prejudiced. And y'all was trying to put Kamala in leadership over people. That was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. And I told y'all at that time, dressed as Mr. All-American, that America, even though we don't understand what their issue is with Indian people, they understand, and Indian people understand that they are in competition with Europeans. And y'all all in the middle, trying to be on somebody's side. And I told you, let that lady fight her own battle and stop trying to make her black. They supposed to be so much, according to Vivek, who I couldn't understand why people couldn't see that Vivek, it was just a younger version of Kamala Harris, and y'all just let that slide. I'm sick of it. And a man. You could see it for him because he was a man, but you couldn't see it in Kamala. Interesting. Because women aren't terrible. We're perfect. We couldn't possibly be arrogant. And so you whitewash her in blackness. So then when I sit here and talk sassy, when you look at Kamala, you see the same thing going on. You's a lie. But you do what you want to do. Nobody really had to get somebody together? Wow. Yeah, I've heard of the fourth turning. Yes. And I agree. But that comes from somewhere. What I'm saying is, I'm saying the artist itself, the writer is an artist. The artist himself had to see things about in his environment that triggered, okay, brought forth these ideas that he had, right? He didn't just pull it from, the Anunnaki sent it down to the top of his head, and then he got the idea. No, he just kind of like I'm telling you, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, real life. Ain't no movie, and y'all be blaming Hollywood. Well, where was Hollywood at my prom? Because I didn't see no cameras. And I ain't talking about no damn influence either. Oh, well, you know, it's because everybody saw Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's why they went to doing that. Okay. We back to life imitating art. So the creative just so creative, he came up with it, and then you start doing it. Sure. All of those characters are based on people I know right now today that's 50 and 60 years old. I can tell they was those people. And get that out the air. It's life. You doing it and they writing it. And then you blaming them for writing it. Because now you got to see what you doing. What else? What else you say? Big love from all the girls at the salon. I'm just at the salon getting my, hold on, wax. I'll ask the girl for for the pimple tips. Yeah, you do that. You ask them. Because baby, nobody over here cares about your pimples, your tips, your pimple tips, your salon, the girls, the big girls, the little girls, the salon that is open or closed or open or not. Pimples, pimples, no pimples, wax hair, no hair. Listen, no one gives a goddamn. And certainly not I. But you got my attention, and the reason you got it is either way. If you typed it or they removed it, I still saw you. And now you have my attention. And is the conversation still going to be about booty pimples? Or are you going to do something with my time? Ugh. A lot of teenage hormones in the 80s movies. A lot of teenage hormones in the 80s movies. Byron! Really? This is what I'm telling you. My point was, ain't nothing changed, but okay. It was in the 80s movies, it was a lot of hormones. It was a lot of hormones in the 80s households. I'm sick of it. And there's a lot of hormones in there now. It was a lot of hormones back in the king times. There was a lot of hormones when they was calling you a peasant. It was a lot of hormones when they was calling you a tribe. It was a lot of hormones at all times. If they dress it up in a prettier package, all of a sudden people have improved. Is that it? It's the end of times. Is it though? I mean, we literally used to push people into pits of fire. And these the wild times? Okay, I'm going to hold my breath. So exhausted. Hey, Joanne Velsavar. Oh my God, I talked about you so bad behind your back yesterday, Joan. I talked about you like so bad over in my kitchen. I don't do that over here, Joan. This is Conversations with Delores. But what I can do for you is tell you that if you're having some type of emotional stability problem, BetterHelp.com will take your money today. BetterHelp.com will help you with all those issues about jumping into other people's chat and having things to say. BetterHelp.com did not pay me for this, but I'm going to pay them to take you. I will pay for you to get some help from BetterHelp.com. And then I'm going to give you some Iyanla Vanzant. Not on my watch, Joan. Not on my watch. Did you get some monostat, girl? Because not on my watch will you be around here itching and irritated. Joan. And then you can't even spell. So then I had to add the R for you. I'm sick of it. You done broke out your crayons, girl. And they ain't even help you get the word right. How disappointed is your mother? You must have came over here and heard about that 80s movie and all your hormones jumped out. Girl. Joan. Come here, Joan. I gotta tell you something. You like my attention, Joan. You keep coming over here. You understand? You like my attention, Joan. You hop on over to my shop and buy one of them hoodies, girl. I'm not your mama. You like coming over here, Joan. You better be done subscribed. I'm going to be real heartbroken about not being able to talk about whether or not in 7 days anything is cleared up for you once you use the monostat, who is also not paying me, girl. It always be the ones with the crunchy panties coming over here talking. Ugh. And I was just talking about fast times at Ridgemont High. And then you came. And then I had to throw up 3 times today. She probably one of them women that bought a hotel room for a teenager, too. Disgusting. Yes, Tia, yes. And I'm going to pin it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see that, Joan. Now, Joan, if you go ahead, my email is located in my channel description. And you go ahead and send me an email with your address. I'll get you a box of monosat sent out. I will get you a fresh pack of panties sent right on over, baby. Because women need to learn to stick together. Okay? And not just stick to our panties. All right. So that was one of my, I don't know who she is, but she better be subscribed to my channel if she's going to come over here and be irritating every time I hit the camera button. At least subscribe. So we can do this on a regular day where I can really clown. Well, I used to come up here and actually believe that y'all had some sense up here. And then I realized if I got up here, then people on here don't got no sense because I'm on here. And therefore, you come in here with that mess, and then I got to separate you from my subscribers and stuff, girl. That's sad, girl. Get a membership, girl, to my channel so we can have one-on-one private conversations, Joan. At the first tier level for $2.99, you get members-only live chat. Can't you believe that? Oh, my God, $2.99. Yes, and if you pay me $4.99 or maybe it's $5.99, then, Joan, I will even tell you if my panties are crunchy or not, girl, because we'll actually have one-on-one connect time. She like that. And then for $9.99, you get the ultimate, girl. You not only that, Joan, you can get one of my hoodies and just get that yeast all over it. And you can get one of my hoodies for $44. Okay, so go on over to my shop, go on over and get the top tier membership. Be a master chef for $9.99. And girl, I will give you a 40% discount on my products. Joan, come on, girl. Let's sisterhood. So, oh, it be people like this in my real life, y'all. Can y'all believe that? And can y'all believe how I don't roast them? I bet you can't believe it. I can't. But I be giving them a compliment to make them feel like crap. One, because they realized I didn't know they was actually talking to me. And then I actually tried to be nice to them. Did y'all know that make people sick if you kind to them? They can't stand it. Woo! When they really don't like you and you nice to them, they be about to crawl up out their skin. I love it. As I've said before, meet me Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. 4 p.m. on Thursday Central Standard Time. Saturday, noon, and Sunday at 2 p.m. That won't be me, Delores. That'll be Chef Roast and Gag. You slide on over to that channel. Okay, so you can see me roast and gay. Okay, because I'm going to be laughing at Joan. I'm going to talk about Joan panties real bad on Thursday. Yeah. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I saw that movie. I said, dang, I need to change my topic because this is too much. And then Joan came over here and reminded me. But y'all, this is what I was saying in my live to my moderators about arbitrary rules. We have so many. But as long as they don't break state and federal law, you just talking. Them just your rules. And if you blaming the movies for making you, then I suggest you adjust your heart that you didn't guard properly. If you feel like the movie's making you, it's because you need to stop looking at them. See no, hear no, speak no evil. I be done watch some stuff, be sitting up here watching stuff. I be trying to support certain people, but you know what? You can literally make yourself unsmart. I'm talking about. You keep practicing sitting up listening to people that don't know what they talking about, and sooner or later you ain't gonna know what you talking about either. If you're the smartest person in the room, get up and leave right now. Unless you the teacher. Then stay and do your job. Can you believe Joan came over here and tried that? I can't even believe it. And then B-Bag, this who, Eva. Hey, Eva, I didn't see you was in here, baby. I just saw your comment. I was on another page. Thank you, Eva. I'm glad you are very much like my content. I appreciate that. 300 seconds. I love it. And he'll be disgusting again. Just like that movie. Tia says, I be like, damn, I'm trying to support, but my ears. Look, Tia, look. Girl. This. That what she said right there. Right there. What she said right here. Like, I'm trying to support you, but I feel myself becoming, I think I'm becoming sad. I'm becoming sad here. I mean, look, I'm in generally my mental health is well, okay? Generally, I don't sit up and try to think of things to be angry about or people to be disappointed with or situations to be disturbed by or what, I just don't practice focusing on that stuff. I actually don't practice focusing on any one thing. That usually helps. Oh my goodness, okay. That usually helps. You can't overthink yourself into misery. So I think I was telling TWD, and I don't know if he's still in here, the Wolf Den, over on his channel, that that I feel like he put a lot of weight on not being perfect. Like I'm imperfect. Okay. We all are. Like in every way. Like we just ain't. I mean, what does that look like? And then who said? And then who said that's what we had to be? I said accept who you are and then modify your life so that it doesn't take you into a place of breaking said state and federal laws. That's what I said. If there is a policy at your job and you doing something that's counter to the policy at your job, I suggest you quit that. If that job means something to you, if having a job means something to you, because it don't mean something to everybody. Everything that means something to you don't mean something to somebody else. Okay? So, if you're living your life in a way that's causing you to have trouble with the law, whether it be state, whether it be city, county, state, or federal, fix it. Because freedom, I mean, like literally being outside of a confined facility where you can move around and see the sun is much better. It's a much better option. Just get in alignment with yourself. Some people, okay, so what I'm saying in a funny manner is that being behind in life doesn't mean you did something wrong. You're just not that kind of learner. You're not an audible learner. You're not a visual learner. You're a manual learner. You learn from actually experiencing things. It's like we graduated from school and they was like, that's it. Don't worry about your learning style anymore. What you need to be concerned with now, folks, is attachment style. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, your learning style is important to how you are living your life. And if you living your life in a way to make you feel bad, then stop. Live your life in a way that make you feel good. That's going to get some people upset because things that feel good to some people, they don't like to see it. Look, you can't take people suffering and they want to suffer. That's none of your business. It's actually none of your business. And I'm going to tell you how it's none of your business. Because when you go, they can't go. When you go, they can't go with you. So it's none of your business. Worry about your own life. I know we are a help. We are a what is that actually called? Altruistic society. So we believe that giving things away and being good is the way to live well. Overall, okay? This morality thing that we keep putting up on people. Overall, because it's still plenty of and now my people will be able to live a good life going on. So in order for you to live that spotless, perfect life, somebody else has to suffer. That's all I'm saying. So we all in on it. Relax. I think some people, I was telling my husband yesterday, I think some people just, like the Hunger Games movie, they mad they was born in District 12. They wanted to be born in District 2. And they in District 12. And they mad. They mad. They don't know why you couldn't have been born in District 2, so they could have been born in District 2. And now they mad at you and all the ancestors. The ancestors getting beat up. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Why? Why you don't want to be born in District 12? What we do to you? Mad at District 12. Mad at who you was born to. You should have been born to someone else. Well, who you gonna... Have y'all seen the movie RIDGEMONT? I'm gonna keep throwing these movies on y'all. Y'all seen the movie RIDGEMONT? You better put my word in there. I know this stupid social media, stupid mess. Stupid old mess. That's the name of the movie. I didn't make it. Me up here. So now if I repeat it, I'm the problem. Y'all seen that movie RIDGECUTTERS? That movie will teach you something about depression. Maybe by the end you'll feel better. I don't know if they think they helping people or entertaining people or it's entertaining helping people. I don't know. But that song and that movie, you're not happy where you are, and then you become a risk cutter, and then you go to purgatory, and you ain't happy with that. So it was one woman in there, and she was saying she wanted to speak to the people in charge. So now you mad at the ancestors for being born in District 12, and you want to speak to the people in charge. Why did you have to be born to the combination of people you was born to? You sick of it. You don't want to be a peasant in America. You want to be a lord or a lady. And you had to be born to these people. If they had to just realize that they was peasants and tried to be better than a peasant, and then you could have been born to people who was better than peasants. Well, ain't you something? People want me to be mad at my mama, my daddy, my grandmama, my great-grandma, my grandmama, granny, great-granny, great-great-granny, granny, the great-granny, great-great-great-great-great. And I'll be like, man, by the time I get done being mad at the people before me, man, look, people didn't even know no better, man. What you talking about? Like, literally, my ancestors were slaves. I'm going to blame them. You the reason why I'm poor. You was a damn slave. And now I'm poor as hell. We 5 generations in, I'm still poor. Because slavery. I wasn't a king 500 years ago. Or a discoverer. That's stupid stuff. Be happy with your damn life. You hear what I'm saying? I don't care how scatterbrained it sounds. Be grateful. Good Lord. It's people that live on the street happier than people that live in apartments. Sad. I ain't even grateful. And they grateful to not have no bills while you up there ungrateful. Sick of it. They be trying to get them homeless people and put them in housing and they run back out. That'd be funny as ever. Y'all think everybody want what you want out of life. There's one lady, she around here, and she done blew herself up, honey. She be around here telling you how to blame your parents for everything. And blame your bad decisions for everything. Just blame. She love it. And she literally do speaking gigs based on, I don't care what you call it. Because when I tell you who she is, you're going to be like, that's not what she be doing. Yes, it is. She be up there, and your mama set you back. And she could have did better than that. She didn't even try to do no better. And now look at your life. I be like, girl, my mama was born in the goddamn country. And I'm finna be mad at her because what library was around what she was supposed to be running to get a goddamn Rosetta Stone package from? Girl, you better raise up. You better back up. Somebody blame people I was born to. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They don't qualify for you. She's angry because she grew up neglected. Y'all look for somebody to blame? Well, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. You're just ungrateful. We don't reflect on ourselves. We don't think about the things that we did. We forget we was a teenager. We judge our children. We judging each other. The children judging you. Everybody judging each other. Just everybody. And I understand being careful. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your superiority complex. You thinking you better than every damn body based on some arbitrary rule. Well, if you go to college and you secure yourself till you're old so you can eat, because we basically all out here trying to eat till we pass away. Be some form of safe, I guess. But your safety come at a cost. It ain't really free. And maybe it wouldn't have to come at a cost if you would just let everything be free. How do I know? I'm basing this stuff on books and movies of people who was 100 years ago and 500 and 600 years ago when I don't even know what they was thinking at the time. That's something about the internet. I'll get to see what I was thinking at the time years from now. But it'll be my own actual face and my own actual words, not words written in the book, being recopied and reiterated and reinvented and just whatever they want to do with it and rewriting history to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. Everything is selection. Everything is picked for us because we have to culture our people in a kingdom. We have to have some form of allegiance. And we build that in somewhere. I'm sure we're doing it in childhood. I mean, it's the easiest time. It's when you're most without experience. Period. Whatever y'all call it. Okay. WRISTCUTTERS will teach you. The songs are Cry Myself to Sleep, love songs. Oh, God, these songs are depressing. But my favorite from that movie, I've watched that movie so many times. Watch me get this strike real quick. It ain't gonna do stuff and watching far out stuff because I mean, yeah, the other stuff is boring to me. And probably if I had a more patient, instilled life, and maybe if my ancestors had been born in Vector 2, I don't know. Everything is Demolition Man, Taco Bell, and everything is The Matrix, and everything is this. But art is actually imitating us. Well, they're revealing things to us through this movie. Revealing what to you? What? You already know this. It's the knowing that you already know it. It's the remembering that's the issue. I'm sick of it. Shake it off. It's the remembering that's the issue, not the knowing. You already know this stuff is fake. I like how it worked. I like plumbing. I like education. I like soap. Disney. Oh my gosh. Well, Disney used to be very I think they just think they're continuing it, but like more like they're trying to modernize it each time. But Disney used to teach us about coming of age in a very instructional manner. Here, let me show you. I think they just think they modernizing it or something. I don't know. Oh wait, okay. Why y'all pull up Tim Waltz? I'm sick of it. Y'all want Tim Waltz back? I heard people was crying for Tim Waltz to come back. That shit's funny. Here you go.
Why is nature always called Mother Nature? Perhaps it's because, like any mother, she quietly manages so much of our living without our ever realizing there's a woman at work. Why, right from the beginning, we breathe and sleep and wake up with no more conscious planning than we used in sprouting teeth. Mother Nature controls many of our routine bodily processes through automatic control centers called glands. The story of menstruation really begins with one particular gland. It's located here at the base of the brain, and it's called the pituitary gland.
That's
In our
your third
childhood
eye,
years, this
right?
pituitary gland concentrates on producing growth hormones, busy little messengers which circulate through the bloodstream. They order
It's
the
the
various
33rd
bones
degree
and
according to
tissues to
science.
get growing. And as a girl grows up from blocks to dolls to books, that means her body is obeying the orders issued by the pituitary gland. Of course, these orders vary among different girls. Some girls grow short, some tall, some heavy, and some slight. But there comes a time somewhere between the ages of 11 and 17, though about 13 is average, when the pituitary must turn part of its attention to maturing the body which it has grown. So it starts sending out a new type of hormone, a maturing hormone. And that is when menstruation begins, when these maturing hormones start coming down through the bloodstream to the ovaries. The ovaries themselves are glands about the size of almonds, and locked within each ovary are thousands of eggs. Although these eggs are too small to be seen by the human eye, any one of them has the power.
Well, I ain't trying to show you a Disney documentary. I'm just saying that Disney used to be very much into informing people about actual real life things. I don't think they stopped doing that. I think they just, y'all don't believe me when I say we making the children less smart to keep them innocent. So we say. It sounds horrid to you, and I understand that. I do understand. But do you run a country? Are you in charge of millions of people? Can you imagine? You can't even get your relatives to get along. How do they do it? How do you think this should be done then? What is your way? You still have used their established manner of doing so and then injected your way along the way. But without the foundation, what would you have done? What would you have done differently with a kingdom? You don't like being a peasant. You're a woke peasant. You realize, oh, wait, that's a kingdom. And rich people are royalty. Well, at least nobles and ladies and noblemen. And we're still in kingdoms. No way! sick of it. The empires went nowhere. They became nation states. Sick of it. You're a peasant and you're ungrateful. You want to be in another kingdom? Go there. That's the thing about this, and has always been. Nomadic movement has never been stopped. Unless you're in Korea, maybe. North Korea, maybe. Okay, you can go to any other kingdom you would like and become an outside peasant. You'll be a peasant, but you'll be peasant adjacent. You can establish yourself in any other kingdom you would like to establish yourself in if you don't like the American empire. And when people, literally economists will come out and say the decline of the American empire, and you hear empire and it don't click for you one time that you are actually a damn peasant. I'm sick of it. And they're going to teach you. They're going to teach the citizenry. They're going to teach the citizens how to be citizens of their nation state. You don't like it? You don't like how they move? You don't like how they move now? You really wouldn't have liked how they moved centuries ago. And we always find out, like, that's what I was saying about something else. We always find out 20 years later we've been making mistakes. It took 10 years for people to realize BetterHelp.com was a money grab. And you still fall for it. It take us forever to realize, oh, we're teaching the wrong things in school. Then the next generation, we're going to correct it now. We're going to fix what we got wrong. And then the generation that you supposedly fixed it in is going to be looking at the generation before them as if something wrong with them. Because now you done fixed the system. So that's how you got these, y'all stop talking about this more narcissism running around. Yeah, because now you've made it, you teaching that it's perfect. And now something wrong with everyone else. Then you wondering why, well, we have narcissism because of social media. Man, get up out of here. You really mean to tell me bullies came from social media? Lies. And so who was Genghis Khan? He was your friend. Sick of it. Bullying did not come from social media. Kids was getting pushed in lockers before that. People was shooting spitballs before that. We had corporal punishment where kids was getting paddled in school. And y'all still think it's worse now. And what would y'all parents think today if the principal bent your child over and paddled them at school? I mean, it was okay to do. I mean, they were doing it. Everywhere, at every school. Okay? Times change. Beliefs change. Values change over time. And that's how you get where we are. But it ain't because it's the end of the world. And I'm not in the chat. That's why I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not even in the chat, y'all. I was looking that stuff up because it's crazy. Anyway, my point be that we be on each other so bad, y'all. And we creating the monster that we claim we don't like. Oh, really? Cool. Okay, then I'm done. Oh, no, I'm still on here. It looked like my live was over. Sorry, y'all. I was like, oh, I couldn't click it on my page. I couldn't get back in. I thought it had ended 16 minutes ago, it said. Anyway, y'all just be rambling. You know, the Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the idea that somehow we're creating better teenagers and all of this stuff about Gen X is bad and then millennials is bad. You know, no, it wasn't. It was boomers. They was bad. You know, no. It was the silent generation. They was the ones that was bad. Oh no, it was the silent generation. They was the ones that was good. It's so foolish. You know, it was people that thought, never mind. Because we live in a time where you can't even say that. It's people that thought he was good. when he was out here creating the Holocaust. It was people that thought that was right. And that times are worse now? Oh. So, y'all, wow. And then there was slavery, you know, those great old times. Because you know the world is worse today than when it was slavery. Which didn't stop just here in America. In some places. But we still have some form of that going on in the world, I'm saying. And we're creating better times. And all these problems the people are having reactions. We're going to run in with the solutions. We don't know what we're doing, but we hoping things are better. Are they? Mind your own business. Live your own life. Worry about yourself. And self includes anybody that you've taken into as yourself, your love for someone else. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Okay? Guard your heart. Because that shit I saw today, I said, man, I don't know what people be talking about back in the day, man. This is crazy. Everybody want to go back in time. The times was crazy. How far back we talking? There is such a great evil upon the earth today. And such a great good amongst the earth today. If you out here believing there's something that's all bad or all good, we ain't on the same page. I had people in my audience telling me they didn't like my behavior and they don't even know me. I don't like the way you're behaving right now. Oh no. Are you my mama? My papa? Oh, can you believe Granny's acting like that? Oh, no. I'm not your granny. Hell, none of my kids got no kids. I ain't no granny. I can be old, but I ain't no granny. Okay, you see, I'm out here working. Y'all see this work I be doing? I be working. I be working. For real. And now I'm just up here rambling, okay? This is a ramble session. Mostly because I be forgetting the chat. I can't get in it. Let me go on my computer. I keep trying to get back in my own chat on my phone. It won't let me. Here y'all go right here. Boat gun, hello. And probably gone. Child, I was over here trying to get in the chat on my phone. It wouldn't even work. I thought I had lost my live at one point. I was just sitting here rambling. Hold on. I ain't even supposed to be up here this long. I don't have a cooking show today. I have some laundry to do. My husband went to work today. His back is still out of whack, so hopefully he be good for most of the day. When he come back, he gonna have to be back on his butt. I've been around here putting up the Christmas decorations from outside, putting them away in the garage. I've been around here taking garbage out, child. I've been around here doing things. I've been around here. I do, you know, we have to, that's why I was saying in that interview, that conversation with Delores about relationships. Like sometimes you're going to be 80-20, 100-0. Okay? Them just the facts of it. If you looking for somebody to be 100 and 100, God, I mean, you looking for a perfect relationship. Like you looking for the ideal, the virtuous relationship, or at least a relationship with a whole lot of money around it, so you can get a whole lot of help, or a whole lot of family, like the damn 19 and counting. You got about 30 kids, and they all pitching in. So you don't have to be stressed. You blessed. Okay? A whole lot of money or a whole lot of children, child. Anyway, I was just up here talking about the way we do people. I'm an adult, and if you tell me this it's so many, y'all. I'm not gonna go again. I'm done because I'm be talking in circles. It's so many movies out here to be like, this a high school film, and then they be doing all the things that. And maybe I'm just old, and this is a time where we okay with teenagers just experimenting, and maybe that's why we want the Supreme Court to come on down with that abortion ban, even though states the rights return to the state, and the state said yes or no. It's really your state, but you can be mad at the Supreme Court all you want. I don't care where you direct your anger. But maybe that's why we want it. We want it because we know these kids out here having sex, and we don't want them to ruin their life. The life that we've pushed off and waited for them to be smart enough to have. Even though they're already doing the adult thing, which is being sexual. It's supposed to be for adults, y'all say. Y'all claim. A woman got to be regarded, a grown-up, a grown woman has to be regarded in whether or not she's been with people or not. But the children are just experimenting. Y'all so conflicting, and the Bible says where there's confusion, so is Satan. So maybe if you confuse, you in hell because you confused all the time. You can't never pick a thing and actually stick to it because you can't never get people to all agree. And some people think it's okay for teenagers to be out here just a flopping and a bopping. They think it's okay for them to be out here experimenting, but then they get out here in this world full of these men that believe if you've been flopping and a bopping, even though they was flopping and a bopping with you in high school, once you cross 18, now your flops and bops count. They flops and bops went bye-bye. And your flops and bops the only one that damn count. As a woman, now once you breach 18, all that they're just experimenting has turned into your track record. Yeah. We want the cooch facts, okay? We want the cooch facts report. We want to know if your kitty got litty. Even though the kids are just experimenting. And we're getting them hotels for the prom. Yes, we are. But then when she crossed 18, all of a sudden now she's a SULT. And she ain't experimenting no more. Experiments are over. Lock it down. Where's your virtue? What were you thinking? We were thinking that the adults were saying it was cool. That's what they was thinking. And they been saying it, so I don't want to hear nothing about this generation, that generation, this. I was 18 in 1995, and y'all was getting hotel rooms for kids then. I saw you. I was full of religion, so I didn't do anything, but I did enough. I got there. And I saw you. I'm telling. You was doing it. Y'all be doing it all at the point. Like in Fast Times at Ridgemont, how y'all be all at the point doing it. And now it's a track record you got. This mess out here is just nothing but some mess. M-E-S-S, mess. And you taking all of it seriously. All of it. You living your life according to all this stuff. Hollywood, books, YouTube, your mama, your auntie, your cousin, that person you don't even goddamn know. All of it. You living your life according to all that mess. You know why people did me like they did me on jobs, which was act like I had a problem with them and I didn't, was because I wouldn't attach myself to nothing. So people feel like if it don't mean something, they can't pin you down. They need for something to mean something to you so they can pin you to something, so they can categorize you in that box. They got to pin you down to just that so they can understand you. If they can't pin you to one thing, they just feel like, they like, I don't know if I can trust you because, when I asked you yesterday about that, you said one thing, then today you said something else. They got to put you in a box. You gotta get in that box. They want you in there. Hey, BB. That's wonderful. Do you actually work there? Are you an esthetician or just silly? Not that I care. One way or another, what you come in here and do and say, I'm just going to talk bad about you. You agreed. You clicked that agreement. That's how you was able to chat in here. You clicked the agreement and said, I come in here and say something silly. This lady can say whatever she wants to me. I'm sick of it. So that's all. I'm just saying arbitrary rules, fast times at Ridgemont High, risk cutters and depression, betterhelp.com, Hunger Games Matrix, Idiocracy, Porky's, Porky's Revenge, Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. So sick of it. 1987. Ain't that the movie 1987? 2001 Odyssey. All the movies that be getting you to think. They for thinking. Some movies are for entertainment. Some movies are for sad, so you can feel a bunch of feelings. Some movies are for entertainment. Some movies are for education. And some movies are for thinking. That's it. You take it, you put a bunch of heat on it, you come over here to me, I won't attach to any of your damn theories, and now you don't know if you trust me or not. You can't figure out who I am, what I'm doing, if you gonna subscribe, if you not gonna subscribe, if you care, if I care, you need me to care, I don't need you to care, whatever, all the caring, all of the things that people do because that's what people do, because that's the way we set it up. Somebody before you set it up in 1776. And you don't even know what they was thinking at the time, but you know the world didn't look like this. And maybe if it did, they would have thought something different. But you're going to live your life by it. It's not my damn problem. I was born in 1977. That's why. That's why. So, that's it. That's all I got. I have people come over here talking about the black race and what an example and all of this stupid mess. Like, boy, I don't live my life based on the black race. I live my life based on my life and the choices I've made in it. The rules this society got, or the prejudices or the biases or the base that it got, it didn't come from me. And I ain't going to be all up here worried all to death about it. If it was life or death, maybe, and sometimes it is. But not every minute of every day. That's your life. I represent the black race. Your mama represent the black race. You ain't gonna put the weight of the black race on me. You better get up out of here. You ain't gonna put the weight of people watching me on here. You ain't gonna put the weight of me showing up on here on me. Or none of that. I'm not gonna let you put nothing on me. This is me. I'm gonna do what I want. Thank you, Harvey. Let me pin you. He said, wait, first let me pin you, because you crazy. You are crazy. I'm here for it. I got about 4 minutes. And then Harvey came in and said, your outfits are so vibrant. And let me pin you. Okay? I don't. I get in where I fit in. I ain't no flip-flopper or nothing. I just get in where I fit in. I walk into a room and the game is this, I play that one. I walk into another room and the game is that, I play that game. I act accordingly in life. And that's what you need to be doing. Shit. And if accordingly is protesting, then protest. Hey, I'm here for protest too. I had a protest era. I would have tied myself to a tree with you, homie. I danced around the park and spun all around with twirling poles too, okay? Jeez. I'd have been right there with you. I done did the bean pies. I done did all that. I done did save the trees, don't use toilet paper, all type of stuff. And I'm telling you it's arbitrary, and now you're going to be mad. You believe we can destroy the earth? You believe it. Global warming. I wonder what they were doing in Central Africa that caused global warming over there in Central Africa. You know, before factories. I'm not finna play with y'all today. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna play with y'all today. I'm not finna do it. What caused the global? What caused it? What caused the great dryness that is now the Sahara? That wasn't global warming? And where was the factories that were involved in this process? And the cars that were polluting the air and caused the global warming and all the trees and calves and animals to go away. I'll be having all day. Wait, what happened? Okay. I'm gonna put this one up here. All right, am I at time? I have 60 seconds. Okay. So anyway, I've been up here rambling. It was a conversation at some point. I guess I should have cut it a little short. But anyway, I was talking about that movie. And that we think the world is in such a horror today than it was before. And I disagree. I disagree. And I don't care nothing about your air conditioning or your laws. I still don't think the world is worse today. That's so weird to say. Most of the people saying that aren't women. That's number one. Because we will hell yeah disagree with you. Especially this one here. This here in the United States. All right. Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow at 10. You can let me know how it goes. Tomorrow will be our last episode of the week for Conversations with Delores. And funny enough, guys, tomorrow will be our last episode of the year for Conversations with Delores. We'll be closing out the new year tomorrow with Conversation with Delores. I am thinking of doing a run up to the new year live. Since my husband is having to rest his back, we won't be going to any event. And so I can run up to the New Year's countdown tomorrow, so I can come back and do a late live. And I'll pick a character for that if I do it. Okay. So, if you are a subscriber to this channel, and if you haven't, why? And if you didn't like it, share so somebody can talk bad about me. I'm sick of it. And if you are a subscriber to this channel, please drop below this video and let me know if you want to do a New Year's Eve run-up. I think I'm going to do it anyway, y'all. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do it. And it'll be a countdown to the new year. Okay? And we'll bring in the new year. Tomorrow is, yeah, I won't come back as Chef Roasting Gag until the 2nd. So it can be a New Year's. I can just do a whole New Year's theme for that Thursday 4 p.m. Central Standard Time episode. And just call it the New Year's Eve live. Welcome to the new year or something like that. But if you want to do a run-up until then, always you can comment right now, or you can comment underneath this video if you catch it in the playback. So let me do this so I can cut it for my subscribers. And I hope you're one. Subscribe, like, and share. Hey, love bugs. You know it's me, Delores. And what I want to know, guys, is do you want to do a run-up until the new year? Would you like to do a live as we count down for the new year? Are you available for a new year countdown? If yes, say so below this short. And if no, say so below this short. We can also turn that into a Happy New Year for Thursday the 2nd at 4 p.m. How would you like for us to do it? I would love to do a run-up with you guys. I have not been on here late to catch you guys in the evenings. I would love to see what that vibe is like, so let me know, guys. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who supported me during this live and hung out with me for 2 hours. Lord, Delores. And thank you to everyone who hit the like button. Thank you, BB Bag 147. Thank you to everybody who supported the video. Thank you to everyone who hit the like button. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, because why not? What was she talking about? I don't even know. I don't know either. I was talking. That's what I was doing. I was yapping. I was a yappity yapper according to the youngers. The youngins. Look, what are they calling the new generation? A something? Oh, Alpha. Generation Alpha. According to them, I got the Riz, baby. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and close. I'm finna go back downstairs and chill. Okay, I got laundry to do today. What's that? Oh, that's on the camera. I also got to do laundry. My husband can't help me with none of the chores. None. Literal, you need your back to bend down to get the laundry out of the dryer. You need your back to lift the laundry up and put it into the washer. You need your back to stand there and fold clothes. You need your back. So because he needs his back, I have to use my back, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this laundry. We usually, he does laundry on Sunday. I do it on Wednesday. I've been taking the garbage out, honey. I've been grabbing a thing. When we go out here to this fire pit, I'm going to have to take the wood out there. I mean, he can't do nothing for like 3 weeks. And so I'm going to have some muscle. I'm going to have some big old muscle. All right, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Whenever I don't cook, I feel like I have so much time to spend on here, but I don't. So I'm leaving. I'm going to relax and enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed my rambling on conversation. I hope you check out those movies. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. WRISTCUTTERS. PORKYS. Revenge 1 and 2. Revenge of the Nerds 1 and 2 and 3. And I hope you check out IDIOCRACY so you can see how hilarious we are. We are so something else. And I'll try to put to tag each one of these movies in the description underneath this video. Bye bye. Thank you, nobody really.